What's good? What's good? We here.
No, finally. How you been, man? How you been going through this pandemic? Pandemic.
Nah, good, man. I can't complain. I felt like the pandemic was like a good learning. It's a learning situation. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like, yeah, because it's like it changed everything. Before the pandemic, I was out almost every single night trying to hustle with these DJs, these clubs. You know what I'm saying? And then when the pandemic kicked in, everything shut down. So it was different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had to move different. So I started I was always big online, but then it's like I would do 50% in the streets and 50% online. And when I got into that situation, then it became 100% online. And I felt like I should have been took that route.
Okay.
That's how I feel. So
you adapted.
Yeah, and it was a good learning experience. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was for the best.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, what you thought about it?
I mean, it was interesting just to see how everything kind of switched up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It made people like probably that wasn't hustlers hustle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So is rap your only hustle? What else you got going on?
Rapping my only hustle. I mean, I got different hustles. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of different things.
Right.
Yeah. I do different.
So you got your clothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of fresh though.
Yeah, I got the I got the smoke face hoodies we just put out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got the Klass tees from the album. I got the Klass Money tees. I kind of went into the whole merch thing during this pandemic.
Okay.
I did merch before, but I didn't really go into it. And
you ain't go hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had this this logo, bro. I had got this logo created in 2009. The reason this logo has dreads is because I used to have dreads back then.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. When you do the open mics and Rolex and all that.
Right. So I had created it like since back then, but I never actually turned it into a merch. And then I was kind of like during the pandemic, I wanted to do something different. So then I still had it sitting on my laptop, and I was like, you know what? I never really used it, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I ain't gonna lie, like
it just worked out for you.
These sell more than any other merch I got.
For real? Nah, that's actually dope though. I ain't even gonna front.
I mean, I had somebody draw it and everything.
Now,
this is original. I had them design this.
Word?
Yeah. They drew this from scratch. This was like my idea. I told him like a Joker face, smoking a blunt. You know what I'm saying? And with the dreads. So yeah, this was like my idea, and he drew it out. I paid an artist to draw this out for me.
That's fresh though. What made you chop off the dreads though?
You know, you get older. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just like I don't know, man. Having dreads ain't that bad, but you know, I'm the type of dude. I want to be able to jump in a pool. And I couldn't jump in a pool for like years, because if I jumped in a pool, it's like, yo, I know I gotta sit and dry my hair out.
Yeah.
I hated that. So it's like different things like that. It wasn't.
It ain't for the like.
I just wanted a break from all that hair.
Okay.
Really, you know, I had a lot of hair, bro. My dreads was all the way down when I cut them.
Nah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like I wanted to, I guess, just get back to not having all that hair. You know?
Okay.
It's kind of hard.
So it ain't play like where you was gonna be able to like market yourself better in terms of like an artist.
Nah, I wasn't really cause of that, but I can say I felt like I made more money since I cut my hair.
Okay.
Versus
No, because you got the look. Dreads. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But before I had dreads, I feel like I made more money since I cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a bad decision.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, I had a couple of fans who was mad that I cut my dreads, and they was like, "Why you cut your dreads?" Yeah, you know, you know, to each his own. Some people like dreads, some people don't.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of people that loved the whole dread look. So when I cut it, they was like, "Why'd you cut your dreads?" and DMing me about it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's, you know.
Yeah.
It's life.
Yeah, man. It comes with it.
Shit, they still love me with the low boy. Shit.
So you from Dominica?
I'm from Dominica.
You know what I'm saying?
Born in Dominica. You know what I'm saying?
So how you get to Miami?
Yo, when I was a kid, I actually moved to Jersey at first when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? And that situation didn't work out too well. So after that, I moved down to Miami with my aunt and my cousin. You know what I'm saying? And then I started living with them. And I went to North Miami Senior High School.
Okay.
And you know, I've been in Miami ever since. I love Miami actually. I like Miami more than up north.
Right.
Me personally, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
The environment, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're from the Caribbean, like, I didn't like the whole public transportation thing 24/7, all the subways and the trains. I don't really like that too much. It's cool, but it ain't my thing. I'd rather be around here with a whip and whipping it. Not saying you can't whip it in New York. But it's a lot of people footing it.
Yeah. Because the public transportation
is
so
more easy. Right. Even like in New York, it's crazy just to have if you got your whip. you got to pay hella money just for parking lot.
Yeah.
No, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
It's being in New York, period.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of,
Yeah. So do you feel like the island life kind of helped you stay consistent in the game?
Nah, definitely. Because, like, coming up, bro, I'm different from a lot of dudes because of my situation. Moving here as a kid, I didn't really have as much friends as normal kids, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like, I got less distractions. That's how it played out, you know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of time by myself, and while I'm spending all this time by myself, I could work on music, you know what I'm saying, which is what I really did. I don't think if I ever had stayed around people I grew up with, I would have that time to actually work on music. Music was kind of like an outlet for me not having nothing to do. At one point, you know, I didn't have nobody. If you ever had anybody that moved to anywhere, when you move somewhere at first, especially as a kid, and a lot of people won't understand it because they never been in that situation, but when you first move, bro, you don't know anybody.
No, that's true. And
then you don't have, your phone's not blowing up. You don't have a lot of people to talk to. So then you got a lot of, like, time to really, like, figure yourself out. If you ever move anywhere, it's kind of like when you get there, you got to kind of observe what's going on.
Yeah.
And then kind of move forward. You can't just move forward not knowing, like, how everybody's moving out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, definitely. Yeah. But I think, you know, it really helped. Like, I always say that, I don't have a lot of distractions.
Okay.
I didn't have a lot of friends as a kid.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it
kind of how old were you when you started writing?
When I first started writing, I was actually writing when I was, like, mad young. We used to write, me, my boy, shout out to Nath. We was writing records since I was in Dominica, like 12 years old, 11 years old. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you was listening to out there?
I was huge on Pac. Growing up, I was like, my whole wall was Tupac. Every morning when I used to get ready to go to school, I would listen to Pac. Every morning. And
that's on me.
It was so crazy. That's back in the days when I had cassettes.
Yeah.
I had cassettes with Pac. And what I would do is, like, I would download, like, a Pac picture of the internet.
Yeah.
I would cut it and I would put it in a cassette so it looked like a real cover. And every morning I drop that cassette in my little radio, and I'm listening to Pac every single morning. I remember one time my mom got mad because I kept getting in trouble. And my mom came in the room. She started tearing all the Tupac posters down. Like, this is the reason why. This is the reason why. She's like, no more Pac. You can't listen to Pac no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to a certain extent, she was kind of right. You know what I'm saying? I was being influenced by the music.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, music is strong.
Of
you know what I'm
course.
saying?
Of course.
And it kind of raises you to a certain extent. If you listen to somebody every day, it's going to have a certain influence on you. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Pac music is all, like, negative.
No, because he has some good, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pac
was a good artist.
Yeah.
Like, I just seen the DMX and
the Snoop
verses, right?
Yeah.
And watching that, and then I had watched the Jada and Fab, and no disrespect to Jada and Fab, but it just made me realize why Snoop and X was so big versus Jada and Fab.
I kind of doubted Snoop a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
I wasn't sure how they was going to line up. You know what I'm saying? But then when I heard...
Snoop's a legend.
Yeah. You can tell, like, he's in his lane all on his own.
And then he's been, like, even, like, his level of discipline, you could tell Snoop was real disciplined.
Yeah.
You could tell. Like, it's hard for you to be on this... Like, bro... You come into this game and you start getting fame and money.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay on track.
No, you're right.
It's super hard to stay on track.
It
is. And it's like you got so much temptation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's super hard. That's why I like Snoop. I got to give it like...
You
got to respect him.
Yeah,
you got to respect him because he kept his head on his shoulders the whole ride.
Yeah.
The whole ride. Like.
So who would you want to see in Miami with a versus?
Miami with a versus. Who would I want to see? I guess Trick. Wait, you know what? Ross.
Trick and who?
You know what?
Trick and Ross?
Locally? I mean, I don't... Man, you about to get me blackballed. I mean,
with Ross.
Ross is... I think Ross has weight. I don't think Trick could stand in the paint with Ross.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, that's no disrespect to Trick, but just saying. Like,
right, he's like the first legend, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a legend. Maybe Trick and Trina, they did one. They one. Yeah, they had one, Trick and Trina. But I thought it was kind of weird that a man and a girl.
Yeah, I don't think that was
Maybe Trick and Plies would be something good.
Yeah, no.
But Plies ain't really from Miami. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
So it's kind of hard. But I mean, he was signed to a Miami label, so it feels like it's
Miami. Yeah.
But I don't know, versus we don't have a lot of stars at the crib, bro. Like in New York, you got like a list of niggas you could put against each other.
Yeah.
Down here, and that's one of the problems, I think, with the crib. Like, in the last 10 years, we probably had like 4 stars. Yo, we got Ross, we got Trick Daddy, we got Trina, we got Pitbull, we got Flo Rida.
Yeah.
And then the story ends.
Yeah.
Who else do we got? Everybody else is like some local artists.
Yeah. I feel you.
And I think that's an issue, you know?
But, yeah. So you don't feel like Miami get enough shine?
I think we're in one of the biggest cities in the world. Miami, LA, and New York are like the 3 top cities, right? So it's not that Miami don't get enough shine, because definitely we get
Ace
enough
Hood.
shine.
Ace Hood. Forgot about. Well, he's Miami. He Broward.
He's Broward. I mean, the same thing. But Ace Hood was kind of short though, right? Yeah. Khaled. I didn't mention Khaled.
Yeah, Khaled. Yeah,
Khaled.
Yeah.
I mean, Khaled, Ace Hood, I'll put him in that line too. Ace had his opportunity.
Yeah.
I think Ace was like a really good artist too.
No, yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
But you know what? The city's hard, bro. And I feel like a lot of times the better you are, they kind of turn their heads. Yo, like, you too good now.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna say his name. He's getting too big. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that might be the issue with the crib sometimes. You know, I feel like a lot of people on the come up don't get that recognition, or people kind of try to act like they don't see it a lot of times. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I feel like the big homies out here ain't really like bringing up the little homies.
Showing love like that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like in New York, like, I don't have a cosign. Honestly, I don't have my only cosign is Troy Ave. Troy Ave, the only famous nigga I know that jumped on a record with me.
Yeah. That was a dope record too.
And shout out to Troy Ave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
so what's your relationship like with DJs and stuff like that?
Yo, you know, I've been chasing DJs all my life, tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I've been in DJs' faces since like 2004. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably one of the most consistent niggas in the crib. Like, DJ's probably tired of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in a lot of DJs' faces, bro. For real. Like, I do this shit for real. Like, for real. This is my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you got fans in Iran.
I got a lot of DJs that I'm really, 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 I have a good relationship with. They're like my friends, like DJ Peanut, Lucky C, DJ Ha. There's a couple DJs that I actually consider my friends. You know, it's not just a DJ relationship.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know, but I feel like Miami has a lot of different circles. So a lot of these DJs, they're in circles and they're just trying to get their team to win. You know what I'm saying? But I think, like, fast forward to today, I don't think like an artist needs DJs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
all
just
the
internet
access that they got.
The internet break records. The DJs play records at this point. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days when an album dropped, you couldn't just go YouTube it or look it up. Or you wasn't following Tupac, where you could be like, oh, Pac was like, yo, new album, go get it. Yeah. That wasn't an option. Yeah. You get me?
Yeah.
But now we got this option where you could be your own outlet.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
If you're your own outlet, then it's like honestly, bro, when Drake drops an album, who really breaks the record? The record really breaks when Drake says, yo, it's out.
Yeah, it's out, yeah.
Then everybody plays it.
Yeah.
It's not like back in the days, if Drake didn't have like an internet outlet, then he would have to probably go to the DJ and be like, yo, play this. It's 1,500 people here right now. Let them hear my shit. Yeah. But it's a different era, and you know what I'm saying? And I just think it's evolution.
And it talks about Drake going solo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
independent. They said the independent.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll take an L.
That'd be crazy.
They'll probably do it too.
Yeah. He's the only artist I've seen like with 1 billion views.
Not only that, but like all platinum albums.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't lie, bro. I think like Drake's the GOAT.
No, yeah. I feel so too.
So far.
Yeah.
Until I pop.
Exactly.
Until I'm the nigga.
You're popping already, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but I gotta pop.
You gotta pop?
I gotta pop. Like, I don't consider myself popping until I got a platinum album.
Okay. I give you
That's what I consider popping. You sell an album 1 million copies, then you popping. All this other stuff, man, is, you know, it's blessings from God, but we still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth, you know?
Yeah. So Back to Klass. That's your new album.
That's my new album, Back to Klass.
So what's different about this one versus all your other ones?
I mean, it's a lot of growth with my flow in this one. Back to Klass was kind of like inspired by, like, I had to time out. I was helping out a lot of people. I felt like I was focused on a lot of other people and try to help other artists and try to put together some unity shit. Okay. And I just felt like it wasn't really working out how I wanted it to work out. So I kind of did this. Like, I said, yo, we going back to Klass. You know what I'm saying? Meaning I'm focusing on myself now, and I'm trying to build myself now. Okay. And I'm trying to show people, like, this is me and this is who I am. So Back to Klass is really like a theory, really meaning like I'm focused on myself. You know what I'm saying?
Which you should.
Right. You know, just sometimes, you know, you want to come up with your homies. You want to come up with a clique. You know what I'm saying? You want to come up with a family.
Yeah, your team.
Right, but everybody's on different pages. And everybody's different. Everybody's just different. Like, you can't read minds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, so what qualities do you look for when you're building your team, though?
Loyalty, open-minded people, love. You know what I'm saying? We need everybody to show love. It shouldn't be no, like...
That should be hard nowadays.
It's hard.
Man.
It should be, I think, because jealousy is
secret
like...
competition.
Jealousy is human nature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could love your brother, and then he pulls up with something you don't have, and then you don't have no... You might feel some type of way, and you can't help it.
Yeah.
I had to forgive a lot of people I know that felt some type of way because of my accomplishments, and I was like, yo, you know what? I understand. You couldn't help it.
Yeah.
You felt some type of way.
Yeah. I feel like that's a lower vibration though, because like you could admire someone.
Right.
I could see somebody be like, yo, he's fresh, but I don't have to be jealous of him. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I agree. But I guess when you're in a certain space, bro, and a state of mind, and you're kind of frustrated and things ain't working out for you, you're not looking at the whole picture. Like I felt like when I got verified on Instagram, I had a couple of homies that I knew.
You got that blue check?
Right, and a couple of people I knew felt some type of way.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought that they would be happy.
Yeah.
Because I would have been like happy. I would have, if I had a friend that got verified, I would have felt like, damn, he doing his thing.
Yeah. And
he's going to look out for me, and maybe I could get some game from him so I could get on that level.
Yeah, exactly. You would think that's what,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then it's like, and especially if it's like your brother, you'd be like, yo, you shit working out for you.
Yeah.
Yo, that's great. And I know you a good dude. You going to look out for me and pull me up.
Exactly.
But that ain't really people's mentality.
Yeah,
they're like, why you? Even if they know like you've been
putting in the work.
Right. They don't care. They just still like, why you? You know?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people just feel entitled. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you're right.
I came from nothing, bro. I don't have nobody in the industry that's my family. I don't have no family members working at a radio station. You know what I'm saying? So all my accomplishments gotta come from hard work.
Yeah.
It gotta come from
in the
hustle,
grind to get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I met you at open mics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yo, I remember conversations we had in 04. Real
I
shit.
know.
I'm not gonna bring it up on this camera, but on some G shit.
Yeah.
I remember conversations me and you had in like 04 at the studio, at Trick Studio.
Mm-hmm.
And after this, I'll tell you the conversation about trying to get a feature. I ain't trying to bring that up in my meeting though. You know what I'm saying? In my interview. But you probably do you remember that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Back when I used to spit some bars.
Right. I remember you was killing it.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And fast forwarded to today, you know, it's like a different game.
Yeah.
It's new players. Like now I get to kind of compete with a lot of the new dudes, and it's like a different generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a picture of you on the gram with you and your son at the studio. So do you kind of like want him to follow your footsteps?
I wouldn't say I want him to. I wouldn't not want him to, but I feel like even like my 12-year-old to be specific. He's like, you know, it's so genetic. Like I look at him, I look at how he acts. I don't even say it, but I could see me a lot of times. Like even his reaction when he gets mad, I could see me.
You see yourself.
Even like he's in the beats. I never like was like, yo, you need to make beats. You know what I'm saying? He's in the music. Like that's how I was as a kid. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's just genes. It's just genetic.
Yeah.
And I took him to the studio because he loves the music thing.
Okay.
So that's the only reason I wouldn't force him to be like me, because hey, be you and be the best you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But it's certain, like, you know, that's what he's into. So I welcome it. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
I welcome it. You know?
So how you feel about what Boosie did with his son? How he kind of forced that stripper to give him head?
You gonna ask me that? Yo, I ain't never gonna get a Boosie feature.
You know, that was trending like hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't like put that on no kid, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you from the island, you know what I'm saying? And I know lots of times fathers from the Caribbean, you know, they kind of push females on their sons early because they're afraid of that whole homosexuality. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, even with me and my kids, I never really like push girls on my kids like that, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, I raise them as men. And you know what I'm saying? And I try to lead by example. They don't see me walking around with another dude saying I love another dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
well, the family center is important.
I just try to lead by example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I try to lead by example. And
yeah.
I feel like a lot. That's why it's important for these kids to have like a father figure in your life and to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times these kids get manipulated by people. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have like the father figure in their life. Because sometimes they need their dad to be like, nah, that ain't right. My daddy would never let me do this or do that. You know, I don't violate my kids or disrespect my kids or raise them. You know what I'm saying? I talk to them like men and I tell them how to be men. You know what I'm saying? And if I see them do some bitch ass shit, I'll be like, yo, you know, that's some bitch ass shit.
Yeah.
You know
Tighten up.
I wouldn't say it to my son straight up like that. I you know, when I talk to my kids, I never curse.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I am. I mean, my dad has never cursed at me.
Holy
but
snap.
He curses.
Really?
You see my son? Yeah.
That's from the Caribbean?
Yeah, my dad don't curse. My mom is.
Shit.
My dad probably he curses, but he won't curse when he's talking to me. He won't be like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here."
Holy
you get me? That's how I'm raised. So I'm the same way with my kids.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No matter how pissed I am at my kid, I would never be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Not like that.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm at any like gigs, jobs or anything, if I'm working with anybody and they curse at me, I'm out.
Holy shit.
I'm out the door.
So you big on that type of respect?
Yeah, because I feel like, yo, if you talking to me like that, like, what's the only, I'm feel like swinging on you.
Okay. So you can't work with Gary Vee then? You know Gary Vee always cussing.
I mean, we can have a conversation cussing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it can't be like, yo, Klass, you fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I'm big on respect. I'm big on how people talk to me because I talk to people with a lot of respect.
Yeah.
I never violate people. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on that. Like, and it's because I know how I get when you violate me. Yeah. So I'm not trying to even make you get like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on respect. I always approach everybody with respect. You've known me for like 13 years. I've never said anything. Even if like I feel like a certain way about something somebody does, I wouldn't say anything if it doesn't really affect me directly. I just mind my business. Yeah. You know, but I don't try to disrespect anybody, get them out of space. Respect is everything. Yeah. Niggas know they step on my toes, I'm coming for their heads. Quick.
Quick, fast.
Real quick.
So what's your thought on the state of America with police violence and everything like that?
You know, it's been going on, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, you gotta move smart. A lot of times niggas get pulled over by the cops and they wanna talk and kinda like rah-rah with the cops and you know, kinda just escalate a situation before it even occurs. Okay. And you wanna try to just avoid that, cause they got the upper end. Yo, I remember when I was a kid, my dad told me this, right? And it's kind of fucked up. But my dad told me this. He was like, yo, you holding the blade of the knife. You know what that means? If I pull, you get cut. If you pull, you get cut. Yeah. And it's like the same situation when you get pulled over by a cop. It's like you got the blade of the knife. If you get out of line, bro, you get cut. If he gets out of line, you get cut. Yeah. Because at that point, he got the authority. And with that authority, it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's why if you get pulled over, you got to try to avoid any kind of bad situations. You know what I'm saying? Try to avoid an argument. Yo, get your ticket and move. Well, if you felt like he did you wrong, pick it up with a lawyer and work on it. But don't stay here and kind of start an argument because he's already in the right. They got authority. You know what I'm saying? And then you playing with authority. Like, and that's really what it is, you know? And some people become a bad circumstance because of that. You know, you got the George Floyd situation. Yeah. You know, like look at the authority thing. Like, who else could kneel on somebody's neck and everybody in the room just watches? Yeah, exactly. If anybody had stopped that, they would be liable to get shot. Yeah. And it'll be like, yo, I had to shoot him. He tried to invade what we got going on. So you gotta move smart. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have to move smart. You gotta focus on. A lot of times, bro. You gotta kind of avoid the argument. It's like not even to bring up Tory in my interview, right? But I seen somebody with the Tory Lanez and Megan thing, and I don't know what happened, but I know one thing, right? Yeah. The one thing I know is if he had not react at all and moved on and just drove off, yo, this would be nothing right now. Exactly. But we all human beings, and we let our anger get the best of us. Correct. But this what happens when you let the anger get the best of you. And now you got like a major situation going on. And I don't want to talk about it, but it is what it is. But it's just an example. Like, you can't let people
not to
get
be
the
reactionary.
Best of you.
You know
and
what I'm
don't get
saying?
me wrong. And we all are circumstances of from that. You know what I'm saying? I've made mistakes where it's like you can't control your anger. And you react. You try not to react. Yeah. I mean, a lot of niggas gonna watch this interview like, nah, this nigga talking shit, but this nigga snapped on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I snap. Yeah. Like I said, you step on my toes, man, I'm snapping. Yeah.
So you met 50.
Yeah, I'm at 50.
How was that?
Man, you know what's so crazy? 50 was the only celebrity I've ever met where I got like nervous.
For real?
And I didn't even expect it. It's so crazy. I never expected it. But I was so big on 50 when I was a kid, so maybe that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But when I met 50, that's the first celebrity I ever met that I actually felt nervous. I heard that 50 was at, you know me, I grind for real. I try to get it. I'm everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
If I hear somebody's coming in town, I'm popping up. That's how you get it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Because
exactly.
I need to make that connection.
Yeah.
And 50 was, he was out here working as Branson
Okay.
liquor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was so crazy. You had to buy a bottle to get the 50. Bro. Yeah. You
Holy
had to
shit.
buy a bottle to get the 50 at a store. It was in Miami. There
Mhm.
wasn't even a lot of people out here. I mean, it wasn't even a lot of people over there. But, bro, you best believe I'm buying a bottle to get the 50.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I need to talk to you.
Okay.
I need to get next to you.
Being strategic.
Yeah. You know, it's the game, bro.
Yeah.
And then it's like, not only with 50, but even with me, right? I got
Mhm.
random motherfuckers that'll be like, yo, shout me out. Do this for me. But it's like the approach is so bad. Like, you've never, like, really supported me.
Exactly.
So, like, why would I
You just
do
want
it?
something from nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it's like,
A lot of people don't realize how
a
important
man
that
with
is.
50 that sacrificed everything and then did so much.
Mhm.
How can I can't just walk up to this dude and want to have a conversation. I gotta
Correct.
support.
Yeah.
Even if I've been supporting as a kid, but I gotta support right now.
Exactly. What
I'm
you're
an
doing in
adult.
this moment.
Right, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And then it's gonna make you get closer to that person. That person will be like, yo, he support me. Let me-
Exactly.
Like,
They're gonna keep that in the back
like
of
when
your
I go
mind.
live with my fans,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling certain people in the conversation because, yo, I recognize them. Yo,
Yeah.
this is somebody that's always posting my stuff. This is somebody that's always messaging me. This is somebody that's always leaving me a comment.
Yeah.
I get a lot of local dudes here that doesn't do shit for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's asking me for the same kind of love. Or even wanting to join the live. I'm not adding you in my live. You just trying to get seen.
Yeah.
It's not genuine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not genuine.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to give a little something. Even
Yeah.
if these kids, they're the same way too. They don't want to have the followers.
Mm-hmm.
But they're showing love too.
Exactly.
And I think that goes a long way, bro.
No, of course.
You see my live, I pop on live, I'll bring 3-4 baddies right quick for the people.
Yeah, you had some baddies on there with you.
I did. I did. I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I did. I ain't gonna lie. Each.
Yeah,
All
each.
of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
So what's your thoughts on ghostwriting?
I think ghostwriting is cool. I've ghostwritten for people.
For real?
Yeah.
But you write your own shit though.
Yeah. I write my own shit all the time.
Okay.
When I was signed, they tried to put me in a room of writers to write my shit for me. I'm open-minded, bro. I don't think nothing's really wrong with that.
Okay.
You know, so I remember I had, what's the record? I think it's called Get Money or something. I don't know. It was a record I did with Gorilla Tech.
Okay.
And they had brought some writers in.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why they brought writers in, right? Because I've been writing. But when you're signed to a label, you don't really have much of a choice sometimes. They're going to just they're doing what they think is best for the music.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't really about you. It's about they trying to get the best out of you. So, I mean, I'm open-minded to it. I don't think nothing's wrong with it. Okay. Do I need it? No. Okay. But you never know. I mean, 2 heads are better than 1.
No, that's true. That's true.
I mean,
yeah.
So I'm open-minded. I'm not hating on it.
Okay.
A lot of people try to diss Drake because of ghostwriters.
Yeah,
right?
but he creates some extraordinary shit.
He don't wrote for people himself.
Exactly.
It's a part of the game.
Yeah.
It's a part of the industry.
It's part of being an artist. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a part of like working.
Yeah.
Yo, the other chick left?
Yeah. So seeing like Migos and Megan Stallion, right? Like this.
Migos?
The Migos. The Migos.
What they got with Megan Stallion?
No. Like seeing their situation, like how they got bad paperwork.
Okay.
How do you avoid such situations like that?
You don't sign.
Okay.
That's the only way. But I don't know the situation, right? Because like a lot of times artists be signing when they got nothing going on and somebody puts up like a $200K and then they blow up. It's like being at a job and you get hired for $10 an hour, right? After 5 years, you're like, man, when you first come in, you're like, $10? Let's say you was making $8 before that. Somebody says $10. You're like, $10? Oh, man, bro, you looking out.
Yeah.
Love. But give it like 3-4 years, you're going to be like, yo, this ain't shit. I need 15.
Yeah.
And I don't know people's situation, but a lot of times that be what it is. You grow and then you want more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I'm pretty sure they was happy that day they signed that paperwork. But now that they got the knowledge and they're up there, it's like, hold up, y'all getting me. I'm supposed to be getting more money.
Exactly.
I need more money. But it's like, before that, you didn't have no money.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of artists say they won't sign to anybody. But I'm like, bro, if I'm giving you $200K, I need to own your masters. If I'm putting up everything, I should own these records. And I feel like it's only fair. If not, if you don't want to give your masters up or something, hey, work your ass off and get your own money and put it out there.
Correct. Yeah.
Simple.
So how important is owning your own masters to you?
As important as if I'm paying for the project.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Who's paying for this project? Yeah. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? If somebody's paying for the project, honestly, bro, if I'm not pulling nothing out of my pocket, like, these records ain't nothing. I could write a record a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you going to own these 10 songs? Fine, I'll write 50 more songs. Mm-hmm. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like a lot of people just kind of like, oh, man, I got to have all my masters. But, hey, if you're spending if you're covering the marketing budget and the production budget, I think it makes sense, honestly. At this point, maybe I'm missing something and I got to learn something else. Yeah. But as far as I know, I think it's okay. I think it's cool.
Okay. That's dope.
I think it's good if you own your own masters, though.
Yeah. But well, of course.
You own your own masters, right? Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. You own your own masters. And correct. So you tell them right now, 50 was like, yo, we going to blow your joint up. I got to own these. You're going to be like, yo, take it.
Yeah. I mean, we got to talk about percentages, though.
But write down how much your percentage. So if he gives you 10, let's say right now you made $100 off your records, right? Mm-hmm. And he gives you 10%, and that 10% makes you $10,000. Wouldn't it be a bad decision to keep $100 versus getting $10,000? No, you might never make $10,000 off of your music as an artist. Yeah. You need that outlet. You need that marketing budget. Okay. And I think that's what niggas be sleeping on and not really thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You gotta consider that. Like a lot of time artists like, oh, I'm not signing for nothing, never. But bro, you're nobody, and you might literally, not to break anybody's dreams, bro.
Yeah. This just keeping it real.
This should take so much, and if you don't have it, like, bro, for me to be my situation I am, trust me, I've sacrificed. Yeah. I've put music before everything besides my kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice. Like, a lot of times I wanna wear Balenciagas. Yeah. I wanna be Gucci down, but who gonna pay for the studio? Yo,
no, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Who gonna pay for the beats? Mm-hmm. You gotta sacrifice, and a lot of artists don't sacrifice. Yeah,
they want the flash. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Like, I see a lot of niggas I know that do music be all dressed up and look like they wearing $10,000, but then when you look at their music, no promo, no videos, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think a lot of times people idolize people that's doing music, and they see them with the rollie and the Cubans, and they don't understand, the music got it for them. Correct. And they come into the game thinking, nah, people love them because they got the rollie. Mm-hmm. And so I need to get a rollie. Like, I see it all the time on the gram. Niggas on the gram showing rollies.
Well, you on the gram, you could be whoever you want to be.
Nah, but they still, you spend $10,000, get you a rollie or whatever it is, you showing it all day, thinking, okay, they gonna love you because of the rollie. It don't work like that. Yeah, nah. They gonna love you because of music.
Correct. You might get a couple of likes. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. Or the hood might be impressed. Yeah. But they're not loving your music because of your watch.
Music got to speak.
Right.
So how do you decide who to do a feature with?
Who could afford it? Like, I mean, you mean if they trying to get a feature with me, or if I'm trying to get a feature with them? It's two ways.
Like, if you want them on your album.
So if I'm trying to get a feature. Correct. Okay, I was speaking, and if somebody's trying to get a feature with me, they gotta pay. So that's why I say who could afford it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I try to go to artists that I really believe in and I really like when I try to get a feature. Anybody I ever did a song with, it's because I'm a fan. Like, I got a record with Troy Ave. When I had that record with Troy Ave, I was listening to Troy Ave like every single day. Okay. Before that, for probably like 2-3 years, BSB 1, BSB 2, up to BSB 4s, the Troy Ave albums. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I kind of, when I go out there for a feature, it's because I really believe in that person too. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not because of the hype. You feel me? Okay. Yeah.
I got that relationship.
Yeah. But I don't really focus on features. I just try to focus on getting my value up. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you could go get a feature from a famous person, and you still got to work. Yeah. You still got to work.
You still got to push it.
You know what I'm saying? And then you done paid this famous person a whole bunch of money. You could have put it into some marketing on your own, Mm-hmm. So,
No, you're right.
Yeah. So I'm not really big on feature. I'm more big on self value.
Okay.
Like I said, the only big feature I got is Troy Ave.
Troy Ave, yeah.
And I'm a fan of Troy Ave.
Yeah.
Truth,
Yeah. So you don't got no mentors that you follow that?
Nothing? I mean, my mentors are the greats. Jay-Z.
Okay.
Tupac, Drake, Biggie. I mean, I follow people that have done it.
Okay.
If you haven't done it, I don't want to even talk to you about it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of people out here that want to tell you what to do.
But they ain't did shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We can't relate. Like, and this is all day. Like, I talk to people about this all the time. Like, you get into a regular studio with a regular engineer, and he'll be like, oh, you should rap like this, because he thinks that's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's too many critics with no credentials. But they're like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll listen to you if you've done something. But if you haven't done anything, hey, you need to go show me. I can't take your advice. It's like me telling you how to get to the mall, and I ain't never been to the mall. Yo, you need to go here. This is the fastest way to get to the mall.
Yeah.
And I ain't never even been to the mall.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is you talking about? How do you know it's the fastest way? And then you talk to these niggas, it's like, I just know. Trust me. I had somebody tell me in the past, you know, bro? It's like, yo, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah.
Like, I'm realistic, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm in my situation. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm where I'm at. Because I'm realistic with it. And I know it's hard work and God.
Yeah.
That's it. You know? You could kiss ass all you want, but the person you kissing ass could switch up on you anytime and you're back to day zero.
Facts.
Gotta work for yours, man.
So how do you manage mental toughness?
God, you know what I'm saying? If I really go through some mental shit, because I've been through a lot of, like, you know, you go through different situations. You know, I just pray on it. Gym, you know, I work out. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually by myself.
Okay.
You know, I don't really be with a lot of people. You know
like
what I'm
isolation.
saying? Yeah, which is important for elevation. You know what I'm saying? Because like you get everybody around you and they kind of throw you off, or they kind of try to put in your ear what other people are doing, or they try to, sometimes people just try to throw you off. Like you don't know where to, like, if I'm in the studio with you and you don't know me from a can of paint and you're playing a record, it could be hot as fuck, right? And I could like it, but it's my mouth and I could say, yo, this shit trash.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, yo, this shit is hot. You don't know my intentions. I might be just trying to throw you off. Because I'm like, yo, this kid is nice. Or what this nigga think he gonna blow? Nah, I'm finna fuck this shit up. Nah, this shit trash. Yeah. You need to work on this shit, bro. Yeah. So, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just go with my gut feeling. Then you got a lot of dudes that try to come around you that don't want to put in work and they just trying to eat off of you.
Facts,
I mean, I go through that. That's probably like my biggest pet peeve.
Parasites.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I go through that a lot, bro, and it annoys me, to tell you the truth.
Of course. You know what I'm
saying? Everything I do, I get certain people trying to come in my space all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, bro, like, I need to do this by myself. I'm a solo artist. I don't need everybody in my circle 24/7. Like, because I tried it before. I bring these dudes to the studio with me on some homie shit. And it's like, no, Klass, you should do this. And it's like, hold up, don't you rap? Why don't you just, like, take your own advice and work on your own shit?
Exactly.
It's real, but they want to come in and tell me how to do my shit instead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just don't like it. Like, even if, like, and I'm the same way. If I'm in somebody's session as an artist, but best believe I'm quiet. Because I don't know where you're going or where you're going mentally with your project. Correct. If you ask me for my opinion, that's different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, bro, I'm not going to kind of like... Because, like, you could hear a record. When you first put a record together, you might have to work around it to build it to what it is. Correct. And I might not see the vision yet. I might have to wait till the end to see that vision. So I respect it, you know? Okay. Yeah.
Ice Cube was on The Breakfast Club the other day.
Right.
And he said you're not really an artist unless you're controlling the narrative of your art.
I believe that.
Do you feel like your art is based on your journey that you've been through or what society want to hear?
Nah, strictly on my journey.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been like that. I've been like that since open mics. You know what I'm saying? Like, my music is based on me. You know, a lot of times I get caught up in the hype and I kind of try to cater to the city sometimes, you know? Which is, I think it's just an artist thing. You want people to love you everywhere. So you kind of like, let's say I know this person likes apple pies. And I'm usually cooking, like, cupcakes. I'm like, you know what? Let me try to make an apple pie so they could fuck with me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get caught up in that, but when I'm in a room with my music, I don't want nobody to tell me what they think or how they think I should do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it kind of then, I've had situations where I've recorded records that I've listened to people and I don't like it. So you over here telling me, yo, this shit is the hottest shit, and I'm like, I don't like this shit. Fuck, why did I listen to this dude?
Yeah.
And guess what? I gotta perform that record. Guess what? If people don't like it, they're not gonna say you whack. They're gonna say Klass whack.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So nah, I don't listen to nobody, bro. Honestly.
Okay.
I listen to Jay-Z though if I ever run across him.
Yeah, well, of course, Jay-Z.
The greats. I listen to the greats.
Yeah.
Show me more than I did, and I'll listen to you.
Yeah.
But I'm not listening to nobody that haven't really accomplished a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about the time you turned a weakness into a strength during the game.
I don't really have a lot of weaknesses. Let me
None?
see. Nah, I do. You know what? Let me think. The time I turned a weakness into a strength. I mean, I don't know, man. My only weakness is probably I'm not as deep as I should be, to tell you the truth.
On your records?
Nah, in like number wise as far as team. Like having a team of dudes, like an entourage.
Okay.
I probably should be deeper. You know, I probably should be pulling up with like no less than 20 dudes every time I pull up. Yeah. I should have been here with a whole bunch of dudes probably, you know what I'm saying, going live. I mean, I don't know if it's a weakness though. Like I said, I don't know if it's a weakness. I would have had 20 dudes and like 4, and then I would have had like 4 baddies, and then you got like 4 dudes going at each girl.
Then they probably would have felt some type of way.
So that's like a weakness I turned into a strength, right? Because I'm going to come through Olo, then I bring all these gorgeous women.
Correct.
And it's like, yo, they all here for him and Stan? Put my boy in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, it's different. Like, that's probably my only weakness. You know what I'm saying? That I wasn't, and I think, like, it comes from me not being, like, born and raised out here. And it's just what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Because, yo, like, growing up in Dominica, I just went to Dominica after like almost 20 years, right? And I'm still like, and I went out there, I pulled up on the block with my homeboys from like elementary, and it's like, it's love and everything, and it's cause that's home. You know me from like a little kid, and if I was out there, everything I do, they'll probably be right behind me. So it's different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
So, I mean, it's advantages and disadvantages to that. But I feel like, you know, I used to get into a lot of trouble when I hung with a lot of people. And I get into less trouble when I'm just by myself.
Now that you by yourself.
Like, honestly, my gang is my little boys, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I get a Lambo. I get a Lambo right now picking on my sons. And I'm going out.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna go get no girl or my homeboy and ride out and go look for girls, you know. My gang is like my kids, man. I'm trying to show them what I never had and experience. I want them to experience things. I want to be the reason they experienced it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to bless them, man.
That's what's up. So has your career ever put a strain on your relationship, like your family relationship?
Yeah, definitely. You know, definitely. I'm heavily consumed. You know what I'm saying? I used to have a lot of complaints from my
wifey.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you talk about this music? Oh, my God. She'd be like, oh, my God, I can't have a conversation with you because, like, 2 minutes into the conversation, you just start talking about music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, yo, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's what you're dealing with and who you're dealing with. And, yo, I feel like the only way to be successful with this, you have to be, like, almost obsessed with it.
No, you're right.
You have to be almost crazy with it. Like a lot of people don't know me personally, but they could tell. Like, yo, this is what I do. This is what I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words.
No.
Put it like that. You
Correct.
know what I mean?
Your actions is everything.
Right. You know? So that's my thing. So it's kind of hard, but
you make it work.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a blessing, though. It humbles me. It keeps me, you know what I'm saying? It keeps me, like, level. Sometimes I need to know, yo, I need to take my ass home because somebody waiting on me and they're going to go crazy on me if I don't go home. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And two, bro, it's important to appreciate good people. Whenever you get a good person in your corner, you got to hold on to that because that's not easy to find, honestly.
Everybody crazy today. Everybody dealing with some type of insecurity.
Man, these chicks switch up on you like this.
Codependency,
You know what I mean?
Self-esteem issues. It's like,
you
gotta go wifey. You gotta just hold it down.
You gotta try to hold it down and make it work as much as possible. She could switch up on you one day too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
But But you gotta credit. You gotta give credit what credit's due. And if somebody's loyal to you for a couple of years, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta. I think, especially when you're doing music and stuff, or anything, you know, like that saying, behind every successful man is a strong woman.
Correct.
I think that shit is true.
No, you're right.
You know
yeah.
Because a woman brings that peace of mind.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, you're right. You gotta tell Kanye that.
He trying to get me blackballed. He trying to get me really blackballed.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, everybody been saying that, but I think it's true. I feel like, come on, your woman is not gonna have you out there saying the shit that he was saying. I mean, but then also, if you look at it, his album was about to drop. So I feel like
you think it's a gimmick?
Yeah, it had to be. Come on.
Crying in front of everybody at your first presidential rally?
Yeah. I don't know that, man. I feel like they try to use the mental health card.
It might be a gimmick.
Yeah. That was a Steven move. Harriet Tubman. Like, come on, bro.
I don't know, you know. I mean, I love Kanye.
No,
music.
I love Kanye too. I'm a huge Kanye fan. But come on.
I don't agree with everything he does. I
Correct.
mean, he wouldn't agree with everything I do. You know what I'm saying? We all human beings. We make mistakes. You know?
Yeah. So what's your view on cancel culture?
Cancel culture? What's cancel culture? When people be like cancel?
Yeah, cancel that. Like what happened with Trina when she was on
when she
99 Jams.
Yeah, when she said that crazy shit.
Yeah.
Cancel DJ? No, I'm playing. That's my boy. I mean, people make mistakes, bro. Some mistakes we can't afford to make.
Yeah.
So it would depend on the situation. Like, let's say Drake was a pedophile. Like, that shit got to get canceled, right?
Yeah.
You know, like, examples like that. And I only said Drake because, like, I'm a huge Drake fan. So I'm saying,
if
you're
just using him as an example.
Right. Certain mistakes in life you can't make. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't afford to make. You get me? I've had close family members make mistakes that got them deported. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, look at what you did. Was it worth it? It wasn't. And now you can't see your family. Yeah. And I gotta learn from your mistakes. You gotta learn from other people's mistakes.
No, that's true.
And be like, certain mistakes in life you just can't afford to make. Honestly, bro.
Yeah.
People make mistakes. I mean, I don't think Kanye's made like crazy mistakes. He's dealing with a lot of personal stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I feel like they like to ride on that, but I mean, as an individual, you gotta self-reflect. So do you self-reflect a lot?
Nah, definitely. I try to watch what I do, and you know what I'm saying, and I try to be a better person, bro. I try my best to be a good person. I'm God-fearing. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not perfect, but I try not to do things that I know that's wrong, you know? Because I feel like I could jump in my car and be like, yo, I'm going to go, for example, if I feel like, yo, I'm going to go fuck this bitch, right?
An entanglement.
I could that's what they calling it now? Yo, Jada made that certified, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to even get on that because I don't want to disrespect Will Smith, man. I grew up watching Fresh Prince. But,
I know. Yeah.
But like, yo, like, my decision jumping, let's say if you're in a relationship, right? And you decide to go mess with somebody else. Yo, you're opening doors that doesn't need to be open. So let's say you get in your car, you could get in a car accident and die.
Yeah. And
if you just stayed at the crib, like, that wasn't even an option. So I think, your actions are like huge and you got to be careful. And like Oprah said, you got to move with a purpose. If you don't really have a purpose, don't move.
Okay.
Don't move. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times we're tempted to do a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But is it worth it is the question. A lot of these things aren't really worth it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you got to be wary of karmatic energy, you know what I'm saying?
Well, what goes around comes around.
Correct.
What goes around comes around, bro.
So you said purpose. So what do you feel like your purpose is in the game?
Change the game, man. Bring something fresh to the game, Show niggas like a new style, a new wave, a new way to get money.
Yeah.
Motivate the kids, inspire people. You see I talk to all my fans.
Yeah.
I'm not as big as like, I'm not a mega star. But to them, I'm pretty big, and I'm influencing them, and I'm showing them, hey, I could get this big, and I could still talk to you. It's okay. Like, a lot of people DM me, like, yo, why are you talking to me? And they're like, yo, you could be talking to anybody. It's true. And honestly, certain days, I'm fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
Like, certain days, bro. Like, yo, I could go in my DMs right now, and it's like, reply to me, please, reply to me, please, reply to me, please. So certain days, it's like, I'm not in a mood for it, but...
Yeah. Nah, cause your live was lit. You had like 2,000 people on there.
Yeah, we up.
Yeah.
Real niggas up, bitch niggas down.
Exactly.
It's about time. It's about time.
It's about time.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, you know, I mean, my whole situation came from trial and error.
Yeah.
Keep trying. I failed so many times.
Yeah.
I'm still failing.
Yeah.
You
But you're
can't
learning
tell.
from your failures.
They can't tell. I'm still failing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm winning too. You know, but
Yeah.
you got to. Like Michael Jordan said. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't have missed like a whole bunch of shots, I wouldn't made a whole bunch of shots either.
Yeah.
You gotta shoot that shot.
No,
you know
you're
what
right,
I'm saying? Like trial is everything, man. And you learn so much when you fail.
Mm-hmm. No, that's true.
But it's a bigger regret when you don't know.
Yeah.
Like, man, what if I did this? Versus, oh man, I ain't finna do this again because this shit was a waste of my time.
Yeah.
And then you always felt like you missed out on something. So it's better to know.
Yeah.
You have brought up Gary Vee. I like Gary Vee.
Yeah, he's dope. He's
Yeah,
dope to
yeah,
follow.
yeah.
Especially if like when you're trying to
Smart.
do business. You know what I'm saying?
Smart
Yeah,
guy.
Him, Eric Thomas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, when it comes to
motivation.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
so crazy. I'll wake up in the morning listening to E.T.
Yeah, me too.
I need to hear that shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need to
Change
hear
your
that
whole
shit.
perspective.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You don't want it that bad.
Yeah.
You sleep.
Right.
What you mean?
You sleep 8 hours a day.
Yeah, what?
And it's true.
Yeah.
I tell a lot of artists every day, like, yo, somebody's outworking you. Why you think you deserve this?
Correct.
You don't deserve it, bro.
Correct.
Give it to the man who deserve it. Give it to the man that's sacrificing everything.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas ain't doing nothing.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Y'all niggas ain't
That's
taking no
consistent.
losses.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Dog, it's real, bro. A lot
Yeah.
of times I gotta like, man, it's real. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. You gotta take a loss.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody betting on you unless you betting on yourself.
Yeah.
And it takes, and like I said, in the industry with politics, if you don't have the industry behind you,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't nothing but all you could do is work hard. Because a
Yeah.
lot of people come up because of phone calls and who they know.
Yeah. Networking.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like no disrespect at the whole Love and Hip Hop staff, but there's a lot of people in there you be like, yo, I've never seen this person a day in my life.
Yeah. That's true.
And it's politics. They
Yeah.
know people that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna get them in them doors.
Yeah.
And they probably haven't worked as hard as you,
Mhm.
or haven't even invested as much as you've invested.
Correct. Correct. They
You
just
know
know
what
the
I'm
right
saying?
people to plug them in.
Right.
Yeah,
But then they
yeah.
don't have that knowledge you got either.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I feel like we gotta work together. You know what I'm saying? Like too much people just be with the competitiveness, especially
Right.
like your homies. But it's like, man, if we work together,
It's hard.
it don't gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Then you try to work with them, and then you see they competing with you.
Yeah. It's like, why, bro?
It's hard.
We all trying to get it out here.
Man, you know I got the new album Back to Class out right now. You know what I'm saying? You can find me at klassmoney.com, at Klass Money on all social medias, and youtube.com/Klass Money with a K. We out here.
I talk great, man. You already know what it is. Click that link below. We out of here.
Running this shit. You can get gun up and shit. If you want run up and shit.